Hi, this is Greg with Lionquestfitness. Now, Theodore, Dan the Wolfman, has issued a challenge. He has a snub nose qualification course that he has challenged all us folks who carry snub nose revolvers to give it a whirl. Now, I wasn't able to do the first two stages of the course because I need to build another movable target. Really don't want to shoot my berm that I use for targets. Don't want to shoot it so close, 3 yards. So I did start at the one from 5 yards. And it's a tough course, interesting course. And I'll give you some of my feedback after I show you the video that I shot yesterday late afternoon. Now, one thing I do want to say, when I demonstrate, I always get two opposite reactions. A lot of people like what I do, but then there's always somebody on this end of the spectrum that's going to say, well, you didn't take enough time to deliberate and you just shot 3 unarmed people. Okay. And then I get down on the other end of the spectrum. I always have one or two that you shoot so slow, you're going to get killed in a gunfight. Well, the whole idea is not to be in a gunfight. And, speed is good. I'm not real big on training for speed. And I don't think most people need to. There's 4 things that you really need to concentrate before you start thinking about speed. Number 1, situational awareness. Do you practice that? Okay. Number 2, sound decision making. Being able to recognize a deadly threat, imminent threat, and to act accordingly. All right. Next, can you maneuver that firearm without putting yourself or somebody else in danger? And then 4th, what is your accuracy? I think all those things need to be mastered before you start concentrating on speed. But that's my opinion. All right, what gun did I shoot? Well, I went for the 640 Smith & Wesson. I shot 158 grain Mag Tech, and these are Bautelier grips on the gun. That makes it easy to come out of concealment. So let's take a look and see how I did. Hey man, back off. Hey, back off. Well, let's see. That was the first 3. And that was the second 2. And I clipped him right at the top right there. Grazed his skull. Hey, look, guys, I don't want any trouble. Just get back. Not sure how to judge this one because I had a dead primer on one. And I got these 4 right here. So that's kind of almost off the target as a whole. So I'm going to do that one again. I checked the bullet. It wasn't a light primer strike. So I'm thinking what happened, I short stroked the trigger, which can happen trying to race a revolver. But I marked those holes in green. There's 4 of them. I'm going to give it another shot and see if I can do a little better this time. Wait a minute, fellas. Don't want any trouble. Now get back. All right, that's more like it. I slowed it down just a hair Make sure I didn't short stroke the trigger. Hey, you fellas, stay back. Stay back! Okay. I'll take that. That's okay. Hey, you over there. Look over my granddaughter. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Got those two a little high. But bottom line is it's getting dark and I'm losing light really fast. So that's an excuse. So what did I think about Dan's course? It was tough. Now, one thing for me personally, I need to work on elevating my shots from mid to high. Now, as far as the 7 yards, I had to redo that because of short stroking the trigger on the revolver. And the reload was part of the drill, but not part of the time. Now, as far as my timing, I do not have a shot timer, and my phone I use for filming. So what I did, I went back and went frame by frame, starting from the moment my hand went down. And Dan wanted you to have your hands up, but starting from the moment my hand started to go down into the last shot I fired. I seem to be within the time element without the quarter of a second that Dan allowed if you were 62 or older, which I'm 64. I like the drill. I think it's a good drill, but you need a little experience to be able to practice something like that. And this is Greg with Lionquest Fitness.